it takes a lot of you. It takes a lot of your effort, your money, your time, your everything. So you have to start trying to get that back, or you don't feel the progress, and you can be defeated. You can feel defeated, and that's why a lot of people quit. That's why a lot of people sign any kind of deals, because they just feel like they just need some help because they're just tired. So don't feel defeated. Don't do none of that. The rich man said you gotta have multiple sources of income to become rich. You can't have one.
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Slam TV. Our next episode, I got my boy, Lo Deezy. He came down to the LBC to come hang out with me. I'm so excited to have him here. And we're gonna chop it up today. We got a list of things I wanna talk to him about. So excited. But for one, you know, if you haven't followed him on Instagram, you definitely need to follow him.
Please do.
We'll put his hashtag or his Instagram name on the screen. Go check him out. Definitely follow. Don't forget to follow me too.
That's right.
But you know, Lo Deezy, he's a recording artist. He was also on Nest series. So he does some acting as well. Well, so today what we want to talk about is being an independent artist. If you follow him on Instagram, you see he's got the blue check mark, guys. He's official, verified. So I think he can teach a lot of people that are out there trying to make it in music and don't have a label over them. And I wanted to speak to him today about giving us some pointers, what his day-to-day life looks like, and stuff like that.
My day-to-day is like a lot of grinding, you know. It's more like I do a lot of the footwork, you know. So to be independent, you got to be willing to do a lot of the footwork. It's not just about clubbing and doing the songs and partying and having to change. It's actually about networking, getting to the spots, locations. So travel is a lot, you know, driving, traffic, flying, hitting different places. You definitely want to connect with a lot of people, but you want to keep it more or less, I think, to what you're true to. So if you can find yourself, then you pick that lane and you stay in it. You keep everybody around you like-minded and kind of similar to the same situation, and I think you have success, because that's what I did.
So would you say that you keep the same team around you? Do you have people?
I have. I mean, you know, I've started and been around and been with other people, and then they not around now, you know, so the journey has lost people and gained others, you know what I mean? So now I do have some people that I've met newer through the path, but majority of people that I deal with I've known for a while. You know, so it's more or less a family, like a real team.
So how did you get your start in music?
My cousin, rest in peace, he was doing music real heavy, and I used to just mess around with him, playing around whenever that we working on stuff, and then I would freestyle, I guess, or, you know, say some things. We would all like do it around the room, and then they kept saying like I had a couple bars and you got something to say and your shit kind of tight, like you should try it. So I tried it.
Awesome. So I heard that you're working on your new music video.
I got a couple new videos coming out now. I'm working on some new ones. I got new music coming out, so I'm trying to get ahead of that. Like I got the music getting ready, but I want to start having visuals, so when it is right, I could drop everything like in a timely form. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be my own marketing team. You know, I'm trying to think like the businesses think. I'm trying to think like the labels think. So I'm trying to market myself in that sense. Now that's not being like I'm trying to be bougie or Hollywood, but I'm trying to utilize the business side of the music in the same capacity as they do.
Okay. So when you're going to create a song, you know, what's your creative process?
Music is a feeling. I think anything computerized or digital, like if you think too hard on it, you try to make it too complicated, or you try to, I don't really pick topics. I don't really try to see what's going on and try to, okay, I'm gonna use that because that's popular right now.
Okay.
I just go in the studio, I play music when I hear something that makes me want to rap. Like when I just start rapping, I like that beat. Okay. Then off of that, what it makes me think of, that's the main focus in the room. If people can gather on the same thing, then I roll with that one because that's the energy. So music is a feeling. So when you hear it, either you want to dance, you want to cry, you want to kind of, you want to do certain things. So I let it tell me what to do. Then I make it after that.
So the music speaks to you, and that's how the songs are made. That's awesome. So who is ending up mixing it for you?
I've had several people mix it for me. I've had my man Taco is one dude I started with. He from Watts, Backhouse Studios. He kind of got me familiar with all this stuff, you know what I mean? Then I've had my homeboy Young Trey from Starlight. He done some stuff with Mac 10 and the West Side Connection. So he's done some stuff for me. Then I had my homie Dexter's Lab. He messed with like Busta Rhymes and Split Star, Paper Rock. So me and him had a long connection for a while. That was like my main producer, my main guy, you know. And then that kind of switched. So after that, I dealt with a couple different cats, and then I got with one of my partners named Polly Rob from the local astronaut studio. So on my latest projects, he did my first album, the first installment. So that was like a lot of him, just me and Polly Rob in there, late nights, getting it in, you know what I mean? And then on the next 2 installments, I actually did with like it's like my folks, like my family, like DJ Sell, he's Dog Pounds, DJ, Corrupt, you know, all them. So through him, I've been doing the latest stuff that I've been doing. He's been doing basically like all my latest music for the last 2-3 projects.
So do you think that in this day and age, you really can make it in music without a label?
Yeah, definitely, because they got the internet, they got everything else. So with the resources you have, you can get heard and get seen, and you can get a following. To actually get the recognition or the magnitude of big celebrities, you kind of do need some support. So a label does help, or some kind of business deal with some kind of entity does help. But you can definitely get a career going and get something started by yourself. Yeah, definitely. You can have a nice situation. Now, you might not be, like I said, Drake in them, but you could definitely live well and make a living, yeah.
Okay, so I want to get your opinion on some of the things that are happening in the news. I heard that Diddy gave a long speech at the Grammys and saying that, you know, a lot of companies needed to support artists the right way, and especially black artists, I believe he was speaking about.
Yeah.
But that kind of was thrown back in his face by Mase. Mase has said that Diddy owns all of the publishing to his music, and Diddy and Mase signed a contract that he will not be able to get the rights back until he is 50 years old.
Is that right?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. Yes.
Man.
So for Diddy to make this long speech about artist rights and him not to really be practicing what he preaches, you know, I think.
So is that factual?
That's facts. That's facts. You could look at Mace's Instagram.
Yeah, because I haven't really known nothing about that. But if that's facts, and he did that and then did that, then that's, I mean, but if you got to think to the times. So when he was signing artists too, it was a different time when Mase got signed too, and then
definitely probably 2000s, 20 years ago.
You know, so it's like with that, and then the way that we have the knowledge now and the, like I said, the access, we become bigger. Like then you had to actually be found to be an artist. You know, somebody had to find you. You didn't really have no following. Nobody knew who you were. So they had to put everything into you to create you. So they actually took more control over everything. Now I can kind of create myself. So then they just join into what I'm doing. So my deals could be different, but then also you got to know your paperwork.
Definitely.
Instead of just wanting to be famous, you know, want to be on TV or want to be big, you need to know your paperwork because it's a business. So if he probably would have did his paperwork different, he might not still have so much, but he probably have a better deal now.
Yeah, he said Diddy bought his rights back then for $20K, so he only made Mase.
See, but that means he sold it.
Yeah.
So either, you know, like I wouldn't have sold mine for $20K. Nah. And we doing our thing. Let's just do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes with the deal, but then also the times, and then with the backlash and with what he said, I think he should correct that and fix the shit up.
I think
you know
so
what I mean?
too.
I think just make it a better deal for him. That's his partner. So
I think it would go a long way if P. Diddy made that right in the public, you know, not even making it about money at this point. Because P. Diddy, like, do you need that money right now? No, you don't.
And, you know, it's Bad Boy. Of course he own it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he can still make sure that niggas eating right. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. So
that's crazy. I did not know. Like Puffy and Mase, like that was the Diddy Bop crew. They was, you know what I mean? Hey, take that. Them was the guys, like, you know.
I mean, that was, you're right, that was a different time, you know.
That's crazy.
And I am young enough, and you know, that was my era. That's what I grew up listening to. So it's just crazy that, you know, Puff Daddy has had such a long, successful career.
But that's like, I don't know the details. Like I said, I haven't heard nothing about it, so I'm just speculating right now. But either way, you know, that's wild. Because Puff, you know, he you know, it should be right, but we don't know exactly circumstances and, like I said, the times and everything too. So I just hope they fix that up though, because that was the Diddy Bob crew. That was, you know what I mean? You guys was like, hey man,
come on, Diddy.
God.
Yeah.
He was partying, man.
Make amends with Mase.
Bad boy. God, it's crazy.
Another thing I just read in the news is something about the Super Bowl halftime show. It's being reported that artists do not get paid for that spot.
See, now you just, I remember you was kind of mentioning that a little earlier, and I did not know that.
Yes. So.
Are you serious?
Yes.
See, like you telling me stuff I didn't know today. So I didn't know Puffy and Mase, and I damn sure didn't know that the Super Bowl don't pay.
Well, and the reason being is that the Super Bowl is the most watched entertainment.
So why wouldn't they pay?
So what the idea is, once an artist is on that stage, their value goes up about 200%. You know, Shakira's gonna get streams now, J-Lo's gonna get streams now. It happens with every artist that's ever performed at that show.
So they saying you being on here, we gonna pay you through the extra work.
You're gonna get extra money coming in from endorsement deals and things surrounding it. So being on that stage,
I mean, I did not know that.
They cover their production.
All that stuff, so
they cover the production.
All that entertainment they be having, and
they cover the production, but that's it. I know, when I read that, I was like, that is insane.
But if you think about it too though, the talent that they have on there don't need no money. They don't really have artists that are trying to get paid. Most of their artists that do this at the halftime shows are already established paid artists. J-Lo's paid, Shakira's paid. Mm-hmm. They're just gonna restream, but they're already got money, so they don't really, you know what I mean? So it's more or less the excitement or the highlight of the night. So I mean, I guess I could see that, because they had Janet, they've had like everybody they've had didn't need no money. So I guess the deal they work makes sense. So but I didn't know that though. On that big scale, you would think they pay for, you know what I mean? Like, but they don't really got no opening acts. There ain't really like a lot of little things going on around there. It's just that one show. So I guess it makes sense, because then the talent don't need no money. But that's wild.
It's pretty
And
crazy.
for them to do that is like, a lot of people got a platform, you know what I mean? So even when you go on certain stages, it might not be Super Bowl status, but you stream and you blow and all that too, but they still charge all them venues. So you would think that they still charge the Super Bowl too, you know? That's crazy. Something's up with that shit, you know? I don't know, man. If I hit the Super Bowl, I'm gonna think I'm gonna get paid. I ain't gonna think I'm gonna do this for free, you know what I mean? And they do like a whole, 30-minute hour show or something?
Well, I think it's about 30 minutes. It could be longer.
That's a show. I didn't know that.
Oh, it's the week of Valentine's Day. So give us some ideas. How are we gonna sweep the girl off? What would you do to sweep a girl off of her feet?
I mean, well, girls are different. So I can't just say what I would do to sweep a girl off her feet, because women are different. So
that's true.
You got to kind of know the woman, or try to learn the woman a little bit, and then find out what she into. When you find out what she into, I think you should make that a priority for the day. If you make that priority for the day, nice scenery, nice food, you know, something to eat, and it's kind of about the other person. So, I mean, this go both ways too, ladies. You know what I mean? If you want to take your man out or show your appreciation too for if you got a good man, or if you got a great woman.
Yes.
Either way, I think you should find out what the person
true.
into and just make that the priority for the day. You know what I mean? If you focus on that for the whole day, I don't think nobody can be mad, and they can feel special and they'll feel wonderful and all that. So that would be my advice. Just focus on your partner.
Awesome. Well, I did bring you a shirt.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, so I'm gonna get it for you.
I got some clothes coming together too. You know, I got my clothing line coming, the Deezy brand. So
Let me
got
hear it right here.
different things. So I'm gonna definitely get you something too.
Oh, nice! You're gonna get me something?
I'll definitely have you something. You know.
So this is the official Slim shirt.
Okay.
If you need another size, I'll give you another size.
That's all right.
Let
me see.
I hope you like blue.
Yeah, of course I like it.
I have tank tops and shirts.
Okay, yeah. Slam, man.
I just wanted to give that to you.
Palm trees and all that. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, blue go with me.
Awesome.
See, blue go with me. Got my shirt.
Awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I texted him earlier and was like, "What's that to?"
So you know.
But
yeah, like I said, I got some clothes coming too. My own clothing line. I got the Smoke Yours crew stuff.
Okay.
So you already know you can get that at www.smokeyours.com. Everything from hats to sweaters to crew necks to polo shirts.
And hopefully your own strain, right?
Yeah, I'm working on that too right now. I got a couple people. You know, I like to speak things into the universe. You know,
Yeah.
I like to speak stuff into existence. You got to be careful because I was told when you say something, somebody else can catch it too. So now, if you can't play on it, somebody else might.
Yeah.
And that's how you think somebody stole your idea. Do this because you put it into the world. So once it hit the world, it's capable of being anything. So I try to speak what I need or what I would like, but I also try to do it in the sense that I know I can. Like, you know, I don't want to rush it. So I know a couple growers, I know a couple people. I spoke on it. Everybody tapped in like, what's up, what's up?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, so I got the strain coming. The clothes is already actually in the works. The brand is coming. I'm picking clothing and fabrics because I don't want it to just be
I love that.
different.
Are you going to LA to do that?
Yeah, I'm doing it out here. I'm actually dealing with a company down here, Jeans USA, my spot downtown. You know, them is my guys. You can find them on Instagram at LA_213 Jeans USA. He actually helped me put everything together. We actually doing a lot of work, so it ain't like just putting a print on t-shirts. We actually making it look right. Yeah, we making something real fly.
Awesome.
You know, so that's big for me. And then new music coming. We working on a Smoke Yours crew movie.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we trying to get something going for that so everybody can laugh. It's gonna be a nice 420 movie, you know, a little classical weed thing. It's gonna have everybody you know from the crew that you love, and it's gonna have a very, very much of a special guests and features from a lot of our friends and celebrities that we know around the city.
Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to see that.
It's gonna be big, you know.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see your clothing line. So what? It's going to be available on your website?
Yeah, it's going to be available on my website because I'm getting that together now also. It's going to be available on the Smoke Yours Crew website.
Okay.
And then it will also be available at the store in downtown at Jeans USA. So you can actually walk into the store.
Oh, that's dope.
And holler and see my stuff hanging on the shelves and on the racks, and you can grab some.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait. When is it going to come out?
I can't say that right now because, like I said, we picked.
So this year?
Yeah, this year definitely though.
Awesome.
I'm really going for the summer. I'm gonna have a couple quick things, some t-shirts, sweatshirts, those sweatsuits. I'm gonna get those ready like now.
Nice.
But I'm actually going for
girl sweatsuits too?
all that.
Yes.
You know I love the ladies. I gotta have something for the ladies.
Yeah, I love sweatsuits.
Yes, me also. it's comfortable and it's quick, and I can still look like something. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah, they're in style.
I'm definitely big on sweatsuits right now.
Me too.
But I like getting dressed, you know. So I'm also make some clothes, you know, and some coats and some real fashion stuff too. That's what I'm getting on. So we're checking out stuff.
Wow, so you're expanding your empire.
I'm trying.
That's cool. So you got music, movies, clothes.
And I also working on some jewelry right now too. So I might have a little action and my own
That's
jewelry
an
line
entrepreneur right here.
I'm trying. I mean, that's what it is. It's a business. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's also fun, and I enjoy music. I love music. That's my heart. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? Acting and entrepreneuring is secondary. You know what I mean? But doing music independently, it takes a lot of you. It takes a lot of your effort, your money, your time, your everything. So you have to start trying to get that back, or you don't feel the progress, and you can be defeated. You can feel defeated, and that's why a lot of people quit. That's why a lot of people sign any kind of deals, because they just feel like they just need some help because they're just tired. So don't feel defeated. Don't do none of that. The rich man say you gotta have multiple sources of income to become rich. You can't have one.
Yeah.
So you can't think being a rapper is gonna make you rich. You can be successful for being a rapper, but Beyonce and Jay-Z and every successful rapper or artist or singer is not just singing or rapping. They are doing businesses. They have deals going on. So you have to keep your mind on business.
Yeah.
Learn the business. Find out what you're capable of endorsing, selling, what people dig from you, like the product, the clothes. I try to make the clothes. People want to do the thing. I wear jewelry. I like jewelry. People ask me about my rings and my chains. So now I'm trying to make
I love your
jewelry
chains.
line. You know, movies. I love movies, so that's something I want to get a part of. So it was just things that I am into, things that I like, and I try to bring that to myself. I'm not trying to reach out and do something that somebody else is doing because I see it's making money. I'm proud of them. I want to congratulate them, and I'm gonna let them do that. Now me, I'm gonna do this, and then hopefully they'll congratulate me and they'll be proud of me.
That's really good advice. Like, don't just chase because you see somebody else successful. That's such good advice. Because I think when I was younger, when you're young, you just see other people and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do that, you know.
Well, yeah, it's very much influential time, you know, and it's always been an influential world. So now it's just more, you know, you see people on the gram, you see people on video, social media, everything. So you just like, things are happening fast. People are having a lot of things. You want it, you want it, you want it. People live above their means all the time. They just want to be fancy. So they get the fancy stuff and then they be struggling. Well, they not struggling, you know what I mean? So it's a timing to get the fancy stuff too.
Yeah.
So right now, get what you need, and I like to be comfortable. So it's not about being fancy. Like I was telling my man, well, Wally, I was like, I don't want no fast car because I can't drive it right. In California, it's too much traffic. So I don't want no Maseratis, and like that's ridiculous, you know, but I will get a luxury car because I'm gonna be in traffic, so I want to be comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I like to go for comfortable. So instead of trying to be big and above, find what's comfortable for you. Get you the nice space. You know, I like a spacious house, so get you something spacious. It don't gotta be the mansion, but find you something nice and spacious that, you know, you can be comfortable with. You do that, and then as you grow, you know, you elevate. So when you elevate, you get the bigger house and you move up and you grow with yourself. You don't grow before yourself.
Yeah. No, I like that. I think that we can all, or anyone that's wanting to become an independent, definitely, you know,
don't rush.
check him
That's
out.
the thing. It's a process. Everybody you see successful, not too many of them just happened overnight. Trust me, they've been working for about 10 years, if not more.
Yeah.
So if you think that, you know, you might have a hot song, you might have a hot this, one hit wonders drop after 3 years. So you could be here for 3 years and you could be gone, or you can actually survive for the rest of your life. And that comes from grinding and working hard. So just work hard, make connections, and stay true to yourself. That's what I would say.
Yeah, and you know, the world is in your hands right now, right?
world
What a
loves-
time to be alive.
People relate to real. So if you watch a movie and it's like super fake and it don't look believable, you don't like, you're like, this movie sucks.
Exactly.
When you watch a movie and it's intense and you like, oh man, like you start yelling, you get excited because it's realistic.
Yeah.
So people relate to the more realistic. So the more you can be yourself, I think somebody will relate to you, because somebody will like I'm allergic to onions. So it's other people
Really?
that are allergic to onions. So me saying that can get so many people to relate to me. Now other people might not, because they don't, other people like, onions are good for you. I'm like, okay, but I can't eat them. But the people that can't will relate. So I want to relate to those people. You know what I mean? And everybody that, with my music, with my clothing, if it relates to you and you like it, I want you to have it. If it don't, then it's not for you, and I'm not mad at you. But you can't want everybody to like you. You can't try to. You just got to get the people that want to, because the ones that listen, that's who you want.
Good advice from Lo Deezy. So thank you for so much for coming out here. And
I appreciate it. I have fun like always. I enjoy it.
So him and I met on the Nest series. I had a small little role in that episode. I wasn't the best actress.
I mean, no, but it wasn't about being the best actress. We was actually just trying to put something real together, so we wanted people to be able to grow with us too,
Shout out to Samaj.
Yes, shout out to the cousin of Samaj, man. Samaj Turnage.
He has such a good vision.
Always. He's been a visionary since we was young, so he just stayed with it. He has several movies in his head. He's wrote down several movies.
And Cameron, right? Remember the...
Yeah, Cam. Cam.
Where's Cam at?
Cam's around, he's steady filming and doing his thing.
Yeah.
But they was like the little duo,
Yeah.
So since they ain't together, it ain't really been a lot going on.
I remember when I showed up to that set and I was like, I'm not gonna get the part, but I'm just gonna show up. And as soon as I showed up, they were like, okay, can you stay? And I was like, what? I got the part? So
we made it, a lot of our folks, it was family, Shout out to the Nest, man, the Nest series. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. It's on YouTube and everywhere still. It should be the Nest series,
That's had a lot of impact. Hopefully Samaj will work on more episodes or more seasons of it.
I mean, but it's independent. Completely. It's really 100% independent, so it's hard because, that's, if we're not helping him, he's doing it himself.
Yeah.
So it becomes the crew situation or his situation. So once again, support, finding resources and things of that nature are very big, because when you have a big vision, you can't do it on a small budget. You can try, but it's hard, especially if your vision's bigger than your budget, you know what I mean? So that's what slows people down too, because they have a great idea, but they can't play it out.
Yeah, there's a...
So, you just hold that idea, and then you try something else that you could do right now for the means, but don't give up your big ideas, because one day you will be able to do that.
Yeah.
And you just boom, I've been waiting to do this for 10 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity.
Success,
it's all about who you know, who you network with. Take some risks. Like I said, I went on that set, I didn't know anyone. And I ended up being blown away by the professionalism, by the creativity, by the script, and
people.
All the actors. That's why I felt like kind of not a good actress, because the actors there were good.
But everybody was trying. Everybody wanted to have a Denzel moment, so they was trying to find that. Everybody was trying to get that, So it was a bunch of young actors. It was a bunch of non-actors that just all.
They really impressed me.
It was a great thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So that's how we met, and it's been like a few years now. So kept in touch.
You've been doing your thing still, running around here, killing shows and marketing and networking and bannering and designing. You do it all, right?
Yes. I'm the producer. I'm the writer, the editor, the graphic artist.
Exactly. See? So. But at the same time, we are our worst enemy, because we can hinder ourselves or we can speed ourselves up. So as long as you keep going, I've always been proud of you. That's why I'm here today, because I did with people. So I want to come give you some love and show my support.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. And we actually shot a show separately, but that one's not. We haven't released that one yet, because him and I got a little too 420 friendly.
Yeah.
Or
I got as normal as I
tell.
do.
But you could tell.
Smoke yours crew.
Sideways. So
she tried to stomp with the big dogs.
I know. I thought I could hang. So I appreciate you coming back out here and meeting with me again and letting us reshoot.
Always. Like I said, anytime. Yeah.
So, well, again, follow him on IG. You know, check out his music. Look for that new movie coming out and the new clothes. We're out here in LA, so you know where to find us. And thank you for tuning in to this episode of Style Life and Music.
You already know what it is. Smoke yours or smoke nothing. You did.
Bye. Awesome. Thank you.